poppin', guys? It's Peyton and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a requested video and it's going to be my everyday makeup routine, and I don't wear makeup every day just because it's never that serious, but when I do, this is what I wear. So first I put my hair up. 1, to get the hair out of your face, and 2, because it's like 100 degrees in this sweater. Then I moisturize my face with this CeraVe moisturizing cream. And I just moisturize my face. I don't use a primer just because I haven't found one that I like. So I just skip that step. And as always, my mirror is right over here. So if I'm looking this way, that's why. And I also have this huge pimple on my face, which is really nice and cool. So this is just a little story time, but I had my first day at my new job here because I transferred schools. If you want a video on why I transferred colleges, let me know in the comments. But I had my first day of work, which is cool. I work at a craft store right up my alley, so I'm chilling. But it was at 7 o'clock this morning, and the last time I woke up at 7 o'clock was probably a year ago. So that was really fun and fresh. Okay, so after I moisturize, I use my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Golden Beige. And this is like a really full coverage foundation, so a lot of people are probably going to be like, you don't need that if you're just going to school. But I like it, okay? And I just take my Real Technique sponge and I yeet it, and I yeet it. Oh, this is soaking wet still. ASMR. And I just took about probably 2.5 pumps. This is a full coverage foundation, so if you don't want something full, I'd go for a BB cream or like a tinted moisturizer. But your girl likes to be flawless, especially since I transferred schools and nobody really knows me. I gotta stunt on them so they know who I am. But again, I don't wear makeup every day, and I still won't wear makeup every day just because it's never that serious and you need to allow your skin time to breathe. So, tips from Peyton. Hello? Yes, why? Okay. Why? No, I'm just talking to myself. I look like a ghost, but I promise when we bronze up, it's gonna be fire. Another reason why this isn't really my skin color right now is your girl's been broke. Like I said, I just started a job. In the last job I had, I stopped working there in July, so like I haven't been getting no type of income, which is fine. Kind of. I mean, I still have bills, but it is what it is. Perfect. And then next for concealer, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium, as always. And then as I blend this in, I like to also bring it down like around my nose area, as well as on my eyelid. Okay, and then to set that, I've recently been using the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and it's not the translucent one, it's like light fair, so it like kind of has a tint of yellow in it. Just a tint. It's not like banana powder, it's just like a very small tint of yellow. And when I get it on my sponge, I like to dab it off on my hand. And then it leaves you with like just a nice sheer layer to put under your eyes. And then, like I said, since this foundation really, I mean, it matches, but it's like a hint too light because let's be real, if you go back on all the videos I've posted on this channel, all my foundation shades are too light. So like, what's new? I'm going to take my Superstay Better Skin in the shade 80 Rich Tan, and I just dab in there. It like came with a sponge, but it fell out, and those sponges are worthless. So I just use a BH brush and I just stamp that on. And then once we're done with that, it's finally time to bronze up and give some life back into this face. And I'm gonna use the Too Faced Dark Soleil bronzer here with my Morphe M527. Looks like this. And I'm just gonna swirl it around here and tap off the excess. Alright, and then I do my blush. Just a quick side note, I know people are gonna be like, Peyton, you haven't done your eyebrows yet. But when I do my everyday makeup, I just use a pencil and I fill in my eyebrows. It takes like 2 minutes, and like I don't really care. This is terrible. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't really care how like my eyebrows look that much if I'm just doing every day. It's never that serious, and I always do like this look for school or like on weekends if like we're just stepping out to get groceries. So it's really not a big deal if like my brows don't look as good. So that's that. And for blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. Just dug my thumb in that. And another BH brush here. And then normally after I do all my powder, my contour, my blush, I will take my Morphe setting spray and I'll set it just so that the face makeup can like start setting in, because I tend to look real cakey. Real cakey. Setting my face for this video was very unnecessary, but I figured I'd give you guys the full effect. And then this is where I go ahead and do my eyebrows. So I will zoom you guys in really quick so you can get a little peeky peek, because you won't be able to see from all the way back there. Okay, I gotta pull the mirror closer, so if you see it in a shot, my bad. Okay, so I'm forgot to contour and I'm gonna use the Hoola Benefit. And I just take that on my Morphe M530. And I don't go as hard in the paint with this as I do bronzer, just because I don't. And then I normally just squish it like this, and I dip it in there, and then I do my nose. Okay, now time for the eyebrows. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my Anastasia Brow Wiz here, and it has a spoolie and a pen. So first I'll take the spoolie and just brush my eyebrows upwards. And I really need to pluck my eyebrows, but I don't want to. And basically what I'll do is I'll start with the pen and just create the initial line on the front part of the brow. I know a lot of beauty gurus start at the tail end of the brow, but your girl just doesn't work like that. And once I have that line, I don't even go and just automatically fill in the front. I take the spoolie end again and I just brush it up. And that's all I really need. Like, my brow looks fine. So, and then I'll take it, and the next step I do is to go on the arch, because my arches of my brows are very scarce and they need some help. So I take my pen, I take the pen and I go ahead and fill in my arch. And then again, I take the spoolie and I just brush through it. That's another reason I don't like super fill out my brows and carve them out and do all that stuff, is because like it's an everyday look. So if they look messy or like kind of natural, kind of like I put no effort into it, it like looks a little bit more appropriate. Then I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. And my left eyebrow always gives me the most trouble, so love that for me. Okay, so now on to the eyeshadow, and it's really simple, hence the word everyday. And basically I just take the Too Faced bronzing powder that we used before and my Morphe M441, and you just swirl it around in here, give it a little tap, and then I just put this in my crease. And I really like doing this because it kind of ties your whole face in together, having like the same color that's on your cheeks, on your eye, and it's really easy, cost efficient. I mean, I have palettes I can do this with, but when you're in a rush, like this whole routine probably takes me 10 to 15 minutes depending on how like good I want it to look that day, or if I'm tired and want to sleep in instead of doing my makeup. But I just prefer it like this because, like I said, it's cost efficient, it's fast, and it looks good, so. And then once that's done, normally I'll just keep it like that. But for today's video's sake, I'm just gonna go in with one more color. It's just a little bit deeper of a brown, and this is again when I just want to be a little bit more extra. So I'm gonna take my Morphe M514 and dip into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna take this brown right here, and I'm gonna take this color right here. It has a little bit, oh no. I'm gonna take this color right here, and it has a little bit of a red tint, and I think that really makes my eyes pop, and you'll know why, because it complements the lid shade that I'm about to use. So I just tap that all on the floor, smack that, give me some more, smack that, do me some, smack that, oh. And I'm gonna blend that directly kind of on the outer corner and the crease. See, it just like gives some dimension. Just to make sure everything's blended, I'm gonna go back in with the original brush with no extra product. There's probably some still on the brush. And I'm gonna just blend out the edges here. And I'm sure I'll find out when I'm editing, but I'm like extremely sorry if this whole time I'm blending my mouth's open. I just can't help it. I don't know. Also, I am gonna take this brush and dip into the bronzer again, but not to blend out the top. I'm just gonna smoke a little bit on the lower lash line just to kind of even out what we did on the top on the bottom. My mouth has to be open for this one. Sorry. Alright, and then for the lid color, again, this is very versatile. You can like pick what you want to do that day, because sometimes I just leave it like this, slap on some mascara, and I'm chilling. But some days I like to add a shimmer, and I can add a gold, I can add a rose gold, I can add like a deep copper. It like really depends. But I like to do anything that's gold. So in the Jaclyn Hill palette, there is this sucks, this copper shade here. I'm so bad at this, break your back. There's this copper shade, and that is what I'm gonna use for this video. I love golds on my eyes just because my eyes are brown and nothing really looks good on them, except for golds. So I'm gonna take just this flat brush here. I don't really know what it's called, but it's flat. It's a flat brush. And I'm not gonna lie, the lid shade step, most of the time I use my finger because, again, I'm in a rush and I don't want to use a brush. Bars. So that's basically it for the eyes. Sometimes I'll highlight my inner corner. I'll do it for this video with this little tapered brush, but most of the time I don't highlight my inner corner because I forget, or I'm in a rush, or I'm just ready to hip hop out of the house. So I'm gonna take ooh, that was good. That was a good transition. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the second one, the second white shimmer shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette. Tap, tap, tappity, tap. I mean, it's cool. I mean, no tea, no shade, but it's not necessary. Okay, and then again, y'all might think I'm crazy, but after that step, I spray my face again. And after this time, I'm gonna apply highlighter, and I'm gonna apply the Anastasia So Hollywood highlighter, but I spray my face first just so it gets like moist. I hate that word. I hate that word. Anyways, I spray my face so that like it kind of, the highlight will stick more to my face, if that makes sense. And then I'm just gonna swirly swirl into this. And I'm really careful with this highlight because I'm not even gonna say when I was younger, because literally like a month ago I would just take this brush and go ham, and it left the fattest strip of highlight, and I really don't like that. I just like it really thin, really blended, really fun and fresh. So I'm really careful when using this brush, and I use a really light hand. And instead of using the brush, I'll take my ring finger and I'll just kind of dab it in there, and that's how I will do my nose highlight, because if not, your whole nose looks like a tin can. But again, no tea, no shade, because your girl still does that sometimes, because it's a look, I'm not gonna lie. Right, and then last step, besides lips, but I gotta say something about that. I use my mascara, and this is the Colossal Big Shot by Shayla Drugstore. Hit it up. And I just coat my top and bottom lashes with that. I used to be a really big eyeliner girl, but that takes so much time, especially when like you got an 8 a.m. class and you're trying to sleep as much as you can. Eyeliner's not the way to go, sister. Alright, so the face is basically done. I'm just gonna zoom you guys out really quick and we'll talk about lips and wrap it up. Okay, so now that this look is basically done, what I do for lips is most of the time absolutely nothing. As you can see, like I kind of have foundation on my lips. They kind of look non-existent, which they kind of already are, so like I don't need this. So I take the tissue and I basically just wipe all the foundation remnants off my lips. And basically what I'll do, like, again, most of the time is I'll just take a chapstick and I'll use the chapstick kind of as my lipstick. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna just mention a product that I also really like using, and this is from Essence, and it's the Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss, and it's just clear, and this is literally like $1, probably 99 cents, probably $1.99 at max. And I got it at Fred Meyer, but I know they sell Essence at Ulta now. So go to your nearest Ulta. So this is my completed everyday makeup look. Like I said, you don't need the lip gloss. It's not lip gloss though, it's chicken grease. You can add stuff, you can add eyeliner, better highlighter, eyelashes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe because I know y'all have been watching my videos. So if you got time to watch, you got time to subscribe. You feel? You feel? So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want more videos, like maybe a high school makeup routine. But like I said, I'm in college, so I personally, just a personal preference, I like to wear probably this much makeup, probably 3 days out of the week, excluding the weekends, especially with my job. Like, I just like to wear makeup, I don't know, whatever. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!